Well, everyone, it's time for us to go ahead and do another battery comparison between the Google Pixel 9a, iPhone 16e, Galaxy S25, iPhone 16, and the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now, as of this point, all these phones are on their max brightness. If we go and take a look, so if you go and swipe down, you can see all these phones are at their current max brightness, all completely maxed out, and all the applications are cleared out as well. So as you can see, all the applications are cleared out on all of them. Now, all these phones are basically near 100% battery health because these are almost all brand new phones. The Pixel 9 Pro XL has a high likelihood of being less, less so, but still, they're basically all 100%. They're all charged to 100%. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let them completely die out from their current situation. So all that basically means is that we're just going to let them kind of be where they're at. They're going to go down over time, and we'll do like hourly check-ins to basically see where they're at. A big thing to keep in mind is whatever I do on one phone, I'm going to do on the other. So no matter what happens, I'm going to kind of even this out. No matter what happens, I'm going to do the exact same thing on all these phones. So kind of keep that in mind. Well, for the first hour, they're just going to be on their main display. I'm going to play one YouTube video in the background. But then after that, all these videos, it's going to be the same thing throughout. So let's check back in about another hour and basically see where we're at. We are now at the 1 hour mark, and you can see that the Pixel 9a is at 96%, iPhone 16e 98%, Galaxy S25 96%, my iPhone 16 98%, and then my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL 93%. So right now, my Pixel 9 Pro XL is kind of doing the worst, which is kind of what's been going on. That's kind of what's going on right now. I would definitely say for the most part, in my personal opinion, the Pixel 9a is looking to be pretty good, but it looks like these two might already be in the lead. So what we're going to do now is we're going to load up Temple Run 2. All I'm going to do is just load up Temple Run 2 just to have it in the background. We're going to play it while playing the video, and we'll see where they're at in about another hour. So we are now at the 2 hour mark, and let's go and hop out of all these right here. If you can kind of take a look, you can see that all these are at varying battery lives. So my Google Pixel 9a is at 85%. My iPhone 16e is actually at 87%, surprisingly. My Galaxy S25, 87%, iPhone 16, 88%, and the Pixel 9 Pro XL, 81%. So, like I stated before, this one is definitely doing the worst to the Pixel 9 Pro XL. The Google Pixel 9a is doing better than the Pixel 9 Pro XL, but these three phones are doing better than the Pixel 9a. So, kind of interesting stuff. We'll go and let them kind of go for another hour, and then we'll check back in and see where they're at. So another hour has passed. Again, Temple Run 2, playing the video in the background. Let's go and see where we're at. So if we go and hop out of all these, you can see my Google Pixel 9a right now is at 76%. My iPhone 16e, 77%. Galaxy S25, 79%. iPhone 16, 78%. And the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, 70%. So right now, again, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is still doing the worst. The Google Pixel 9a is doing better than I thought, but right now the Galaxy S25 is doing the best, which is actually pretty surprising to me. So we'll go and let them kind of chill out for a little bit, go for another hour, and we'll check back in about another hour and see where we're at. So another hour has passed, so let's go and see where we are at. The Google Pixel 9a is, if you want to go and slide out of all these, the Pixel 9a is at 55%. The iPhone 16e also at 55%. The Samsung Galaxy S25 is at 62%. The iPhone 16 is at 58%. And the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL is at 45%. So far, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is still doing the worst. The Samsung Galaxy S25 is actually kind of doing the best right now, which is actually very, very surprising to me. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. So we'll go and let them go for another hour. After that, I'm going to change something up. But let's go and wait another hour and see where they're at. So we are now at the 7 hour mark. All they've been doing is playing Temple Run 2 for like the last 2 hours. Hopping out of here, you can kind of see exactly where they're at. And you can see right here, Google Pixel 9a, 33%. iPhone 16e just went down to 32%. Galaxy S25, 43%. iPhone 16, 36%. And the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL is at 19%. So the Pixel 9 Pro XL is still doing the worst. The Pixel 9a is doing better than the iPhone 16e, and so far the Galaxy S25 is still doing the best. So I'll let them go out for another couple hours. I'm pretty sure within the next 3 to 4 hours they're all going to die. I think within the next hour to 2 hours, this one is going to die. So we'll check back in another hour, see where we're at. So we are now at the 9-hour mark. The Google Pixel 9 Pro XL did end up dying at the 8-hour and 56-minute mark, which was kind of surprising. I know the last video I just filmed, it was on low power mode, but I went ahead to turn it off. I think it was on low power mode for maybe like not even 5 minutes. So it's now off, but it was off then. So this one still died first. Looking at these other ones, you can kind of see what's going on here as well. So if we take a look at the Pixel 9a, this one is at what? So this one is also on low power mode, so let me go and turn it off here. This one is probably going to be at around 11%. The iPhone 16e is at 10%, Galaxy S25 24%, and the iPhone 16 at 15%. So still at this point, the Google Pixel 9a is still not doing that great. It's doing better than the iPhone 16e slightly. The Galaxy S25 at 24%. I wish these phones wouldn't randomly go into low power mode. That's really annoying. But we'll go ahead and let them go for like another hour, and then we'll check back in and basically see where they're at. So now we are at the 10-hour mark, and you can see that the iPhone 16e also ended up dying here. My Google Pixel 9a is right now at basically 1%, so this one's about to die. My Samsung Galaxy S25 is at 15%, and my iPhone 16 is at 4%. So this one did end up outlasting the iPhone 16e just by a little bit. So this one's probably going to die within the next 5 minutes. So we'll just kind of wait out and see what kind of ends up happening there. But so far, the Pixel 9a is doing better than I thought, but the Galaxy S25 is killing it right now. So we'll check back in about another hour and see where we're at. Alright everyone, at the end of it, there was only one, and the iPhone 16e ended up dying at the 10-hour and 23-minute mark. The Google Pixel 9a ended up dying at the 10-hour and 14-minute mark, and the Galaxy S25 was still alive at the 8% mark at the 10-hour and 42-minute mark. The way I know all this is because I do a separate time-lapse on the side, and you can see that my iPhone 16 itself did end up dying around the 10-hour and 23-minute mark. Now, what does this all mean? First of all, in my personal opinion, I kind of do think that the Galaxy S25 is the battery king when it comes down to these particular size phones. What's crazy is, the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, it's a pretty big sized phone, it's not a super small one. So the fact that my Pixel 9 Pro XL, it's still doing a great job, but my Galaxy S25 is doing this good, I'm actually pretty surprised about, and I really do appreciate and love my Galaxy S25 for kind of doing this type of stuff. I think my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL is still doing a great job. I think it's okay, but it's really not that good in terms of battery. The iPhone 16 is really good. The iPhone 16e is also really good, but the Pixel 9a is definitely doing a better job even than the Pixel 9 Pro XL. But the Galaxy S25 is doing an excellent job. I'm a massive fan of this particular device. I'm a humongous fan of it, and I definitely do think looking forward, the Galaxy S25 is the one I'd recommend a vast majority of people to go and pick up, especially when it comes down to that size. So, in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.